What's going on? Matty Day Trades here for another weekly watch list. Last week was very boring. I hope we get some direction this week and let's all bank. So, you know me, start with smaller port plays and kind of work my way up to the bigger port plays. So here we have Cisco, pretty beaten down here, right? When I'm looking for trades, I'm looking for unsustainable rips, unsustainable dips. So, basically from 53, Cisco really fell down hard to 41, still a gap fill below. That's kind of the weekly look, but here on the daily, we're kind of creating this rising channel. Um, sorry. We've got this rising channel here right under our resistance at 45.82. And, above this, we have a gap filled 48. So in terms of playing this, how will I do it? Basically, again, you can see here the 4 hours is getting tighter. Um, and then let's see the 1 hour here. This is kind of what we've been working with. Basically, let's see if we want to beat, if we want to beat people, we could try to get play this trend at 45.10 breakdown, which would be about 45. But if you want to be safe here, 44.82. On intraday here, we're looking at 44.29, 43.80. Under 43.80, I think we could start moving 43.42. And again, on the 4 hour here, kind of spits a better image here, basically, right? Um, so if you play the 44.80, your really retest of breakout is down here, right? So bigger time frames, 44. Under 44, we can see 43 pretty quick. Really rock bottom like that 43 level. And trend is a little harder on this just because it's been on a tear. I wouldn't even something like that. That's why really I was just doing it something like this, and then obviously calls over 45.82. And like I said, we're in a pretty major gap here. So let's see, 45.82 take some calls, targeting 46.34, 46.75, and 47.40, and then 47.89. All right, so breakdown didn't quite get a retest here. Now have this bearish rising channel. Rising on some declining volume. I know volume's a little tougher now. We kind of get breakouts without volume. We're moving without volume. We're not moving with volume. So, but definitely noted this rising channel on declining volume. Pretty looking pretty good there. So let's see. We got Rivian here with Tesla doing the Dookie dance. Rivian's getting real tight. Um, you know, I don't care. When I'm looking for plays, I look for pennants, I look for boxes. Reason being is, I don't care if it's up or down. I don't have bias, right? That's why when I give you these these watch lists, it's up or down. I don't care, right? So basically here, Rivian under 29.10. I think we can fall pretty fast, 27.40. Under 27.40, 25.82, and then we can fall down 24.37. In terms of calls, I would trigger right at 32.72, targeting 34.60. Over 34.60, we fly to 37.29. I don't think we go much higher than that. Um, and you can see it's a little cleaner here. So, like I said, 29.10. I would set that put trigger. Boom. Whoop. Down here. Call trigger. I would just wait for that prior high break just to be smart. Got some boxing around in here, honestly. So we could wait on this name, but yeah. Let's, on the 4 hour here, you can see basically 32.80. You get Wiki 33.70 over that, gives entry to 34.89 over that. It's a clean shot to that 37.30. To the downside, under 29, it's pretty clean all the way to 27.56. 26, 24, 25.50, and then, unreal gap to 21. I don't think that happens, but that would be great. Another one was Roblox. We got some moves here last week. You know, we're getting real tight on Roblox as well. Kind of that, you know, bearish pennant flag look as well. Obviously, breakdown on daily time frames here. I'm looking for bigger moves, 28, um, 26, and then that low at 21.67 to the upside. You know, we really need to clear 34.30 to move, but over 34.30, I think we can see 36 fast. 36 gives 38.70. Like I said, the 4 hours pretty tight. I would play calls over 33.89, risking, you know, that 36.20 level. Over that, you can, you know, kind of clearly see here. Boom. You can see, you know, this mess I'm talking about up here. And then, you know, we can keep moving. I'm personally pretty bearish this week, but you know, upside, downside. Um, like I said, we could definitely. I would like to get out of this mess right here, somewhere down here, and then targeting those lows. Right, that would be beautiful. That is Roblox. We got Arc, Affirm. Which one do I like better? Affirm's definitely interesting here, but I think I did like Arc setup better. It had a box and some trend here. You know, shitty ascending. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it. It's just, you know, we had a box here. So now Easy sets up some targets. Boom, lines up with this bottom. And then let's see here. I'm looking for trend breakdown, obviously. Um, so something like this. Um, Maybe I do like Affirm better, honestly. Yeah, I do. So Affirm, you know, bigger time frame. It honestly kind of looks like Arc here. You know, we really have pretty clean PA to the upside and downside. So let's go with Arc, Affirm instead of Arc. So basically, how I would play. Let me delete all this garbage. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So let's see. We've got pretty clean trend. Holding. Let's see if I go here. Let's go there. Um, let's see. So, let's see, guys. It looks decent to the downside, honestly. You got a gap fill down to 1840 to the upside. You know, this is going to be a tough spot. Honestly, you could see a decent move to this daily level up here. And then I don't think we make it with something right there. So, you know, you could be risky and enter calls here at 25.60, but if you do enter calls at 25.60, I call it risk on, right? We're risking 26.50, right? 26.50 really allows for a bigger move here. Over 26.50, you can see 27.80, daily level at 28.50, but, you know, we'll see more than enough profits if we have that $3 move. That's a pretty big move. If 28.50 breaks, you get a nice $2 move basically every time here. So that's going to be a major reactant level. And then, so I'll just, boom, I like this. It's kind of nice too, as I'm going, you know, I have things written down from the week, but you guys kind of can see my thought process here. So for put side, I'll just wait for this prior low to break down at 24.53. Again, we're at all-time lows here, so I'm just playing, you know, the PA in front of me on the 1 hour here. It's not coming from bigger levels, but we get nice bounces off 23.78, 22.78, 22, 21, under 21 gives 20, 20 gives gap fill down at 1840. And again, just to give you that daily picture here, it's getting pretty close to that trend. So we'll see, you know, what way we break, upside or down. We'll play it for sure. I'm going to hop over to the bigger accounts here Airbnb is putting in this, we broke down trend here. We were, putting in, lower highs and lower lows. Great, moving down. Now we broke trend, nice volume. Now we kind of have this head height here at, 123 really is decent head height. And now, we're kind of, forming some, I would say our trend is something like this, getting really tight here. Obviously to the upside, right? I really need 123.30 to break. 123.80 over 123.80, this thing can explode all the way to 130, 131, 132, 134. So upside, that's what I'm looking for. That's really it. And then to the downside, we could get trend breakdown, and then we have some, let's see, some decent congestion in here. It's like messy in there. Boom, 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 boom. Right, Airbnb kind of been getting smoked out, honestly. Let's see how this looks on the 1 hour. Oh god, I already had some shit. I'm sorry. I guess it would really be. Don't mind this. We were playing this from before, so I'll show you. I gave you the levels on the 4 hour, but basically